If you're a commercial business and you want to put a smart lock on your glass aluminum storefront door, until now you've had no good options. But Lockleys just came out with a product, their Lockley Guard Defender, which gives you all the smart lock capabilities wirelessly on a glass aluminum storefront door. It's really the only option you have available. We're gonna go ahead and get it installed, give you a product demo, go through the app, but first, let's talk to Eric back in the shop, give you some first impressions. I'm Robert with Acme Locksmith. You're watching Locksmith Recommended. Okay, so I'm here with Eric from our Gilbert shop. Now, we've installed about a dozen of these. Now, what are some of the things you really like about this lock?
The sleek design, number one. Compared to most that's out there nowadays, this looks much better.
It looks a little strange here on the handle. What's going on there?
The handle here we have is a thumbprint. You can come in with a thumbprint, PIN code, or with card.
Okay, so you're gonna get biometrics with that. Now, this can be all controlled from the app?
Yes, it can from anywhere. They do have an optional screen cover. It stays top of the lock. You would lift the cover up to use it, and then it comes back down and keeps it protected.
Oh, that's good, especially areas like Arizona where you get a lot of sun and stuff. It's going to really protect that. Now, the keyway, can anybody put this on their business? Or?
Yes, anybody can. We can adapt it to your keyway. The cylinder itself is interchangeable. You can upgrade to a higher security cylinder or keyway that you have for your business. We can make it match.
All right, that's fantastic. So we're going to go out and get this installed. We'll be right back. If you like this video, please smash the like button down below. Hit the bell icon beneath the video so you get notified every time a new video is released. So even though this is a completely wireless solution, this is not a DIY project. There's a lot going on to get this lock installed. So you're going to want to use your local locksmith company to do it for you. If you're in Phoenix, we'd be happy to take care of you. Now, the nice thing about being wireless is there's no power supplies, there's no wire runs. So the only real cost you have is the lock and the installation of the lock itself. So this is a very affordable solution to get that smart lock control on a storefront door. Notice that there is a lever here that is field reversible. So if your door swings the other way, no problem. Now, on this particular installation, we put a lever on the inside of the door to open the door, but this lock also comes with several options that you can use panic bars or a push paddle, get your free egress and make code. So there's a lot of flexibility on how this lock installs. Now, the lock does come with an ID card. You want to make sure to save that. So if you're buying this lock, take a picture of that, have it stored in your phone, plus have that safely stored somewhere on the premises in case you ever need it. Now, from the app, you can tell a lot of things about the door. You can tell whether the door is locked or unlocked. It also comes with a door sensor. If you put the door sensor on the door, it'll tell you whether or not the door is open or closed. That can be important because sometimes your door might be locked, especially if you're using auto lock mode, but the door will be open. If you go into the lock, you get the history of the lock, when it was open, who opened it. Now, with this lock, you have several ways to access the lock. Assign users access codes. So this is ideal if you have a business. You can also use fingerprint. So let's enroll a fingerprint into the lock. This feature here enables you to enter the same fingerprint multiple times. That gives you more flexibility. So if you don't come up on the lock the same way every time, it'll go ahead and still recognize the print. So there is the fingerprint enrolled. Notice this is a left-hand door. I'm grabbing this handle with my left hand. When you enroll the fingerprint, that's how you want to enroll it, as if you're opening the door. Grab it with your left hand, and then you go through that sequence of enrolling your fingerprint just as if you're opening the door. That way, when you come to turn the handle, You hear it opening, you get in no problem. Access codes, those are great if you're just going to give PIN codes to the employees.
Lockly Guard has a patented hack-proof touchscreen. You can see here the numbers on the touchscreen. When he goes back to re-enter a code, those numbers change so that you're not having a repeated pattern every time you access the lock. That's going to prevent people from guessing your code based on thumbprints.
The other one that's nice is RFID cards. Those are useful. It comes with a few of them. And that RFID card has now been added to the system. Take a look at some other settings in the app. Welcome mode is if you want to keep the lock unlocked during business hours. So it'll auto unlock the lock, keep it unlocked at set times. The owner of this suite is just going to unlock it in the morning, lock it up at night when he leaves, so he's not going to use the auto unlock feature. You can set the time zone, specify your region, and this is going to be necessary if you're using that unlock feature. Last thing I want to bring to your attention is the auto lock. That'll auto lock the door after a specified amount of time. Since the owner of this suite is just going to unlock it in the morning, lock it when he leaves at night, he's just going to disable the auto lock feature. And now the auto lock timer is disabled. And the main advantage of this lock is it being completely wireless and having that smart lock control from your cell phone anywhere you have an internet connection. But it's not necessary. This can also be controlled using just Bluetooth. It gives you all the same abilities to set users and everything from your phone. You just got to be near the lock to make the changes you want to make, to send the information and get the information back. This is an excellent solution. Completely wireless, remote control smart lock for these glass aluminum storefront doors. There really is no better product out there today than the Lockly Guard Defender. I'm Robert with Acme Locksmith. You've been watching Locksmith Recommended.